On Emmanuel's Montreal, we try to be positive because there's a lot of negativity out in the world. When you come to our show, our page, you have to be greeted with positivity. But it's kind of hard these days to be greeted with positivity. Today is an off day. When I mean an off day, I mean there's nothing exciting happening that I could, elaborate on and do like a nice documentary. Hey, there's a word. Is it a word? If it's not, it is on Emmanuel's Montreal. A documentary. What's a documentary? It's a video with a storyline where I talk, and I talk about the theme. So today was an off day for a documentary, and I'm thinking what I saw in the news is that they're reopening up again. And you gotta ask yourself, and I'm asking myself, it's gonna be more of a chore, yes. Okay, it's gonna be different than it was before, but it's gonna be more of a chore to be going, for example, to restaurants now. So restaurants are gonna reopen, and it's not gonna be the same experience. If you can't just walk in, be seated at a table, and be comfortable, and not have, astronauts coming and, serving you. I heard something in Scandinavia, a restaurant in Scandinavia, they were serving you they have visors on, the waitresses, but they serve you on a plank. So whatever you order, they drive it in just like at the bagel shop. The bagel shop, when they put all the bagels, they put like about 20 bagels on dough, and they put it into the oven, and then they pull it out. Well, that type of plank. So they put you the food on the plank. No, there's no place. It's actually on the plank. So they put it on, and they serve it to you. It's like, where am I eating? At a barn? Seriously. So it's great that the economy is starting up again, but with all these restrictions, you know what? In my book, you either open fully like normal or you don't open at all. It's like, I'm not going to go wait in line, first of all, and then get seated and feel rushed. I was feeling rushed before when when we were going to restaurants. Okay, you go in, okay, you waited, you go in, okay, you eat your thing, okay, you're done, your three-course meal, okay, thank you very much, you pay, you leave. But, it's going to be even more of a pain right now because people are waiting outside, even more people are waiting, and they want to be seated. So you know what? Well, dining out, if we don't get back to normal the way it's supposed to be normal, I ain't going to be going to no restaurant because, it's going to be just a chore. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying today is not so positive, but if we want to take a positive from it, take out food from the grocer is awesome. The other day, I went to Adonis, and I got the chicken, and I got the garlic potatoes, and I got, a side of coleslaw. And I came home, and we chalked it all up, one piece at a time. Of course, no, we didn't eat it at the same time. It took 2 days to eat the chicken. Yeah, 2 days. So that was pretty good. So there you go. And that's what I'm going to be doing from now on until it actually blows over. But another thing. They're saying that with the heat, the virus tends to dissipate. And it was proven today on the news. Okay, we've had less cases, the least amount of cases since March. So what is the problem of just opening up like normal, like in Europe, when we go to a grocery store, we don't have to wait in line. We go in. We'll wear a mask. No problem. We'll wear a mask. But just go in. Don't wait. Don't wait in the heat. Now tomorrow it's going to be plus 39 degrees. Am I going to go shopping with a mask that's already uncomfortable? When it was cooler, it was uncomfortable about a month ago. And now I'm going to be sitting in 40-degree heat waiting to get into a store. That's not fair. And, we should stand up for it. You know, everybody's standing up for a cause. Let's all stand up for it and say, no, we are going to go to the store. We're going to walk in. Okay? You're not going to have us waiting outside. Okay? We're going to wear our masks. We're going to have our gloves. We're going to have our sanitizer. We don't want to wait outside anymore. And I just heard another thing about outdoor gatherings now. And this, well, for Montreal, it's probably going to be like next year. But by next year, let's hope the vaccine has arrived and we don't have to put up with it. But if not, they're going to have temperature checks at outdoor gatherings. So can you imagine at a festival you go and you're sitting in the sun, you're waiting, it's like plus 40 degrees, for example, tomorrow. Let's say there was a festival tomorrow and you go to the park and it's plus 40 Celsius with the humidex. And, you're baking in the sun. So the temperature check is going to check you and it's going to say 40. Oh, sorry, buddy. You can't go. Go home. Go. Yeah, but I'm not sick. I don't have a fever. I've been sitting in the sun for an hour and a half waiting to get in. So these temperature checks are not credible. But still, the government is saying, yeah, we're going to implement them. But, do your math first. Do your research. See that it works. Try it out. And, work out the flaws. And then implement it. Don't just implement it for the sake of implementing it. That's all we have for you for today on Emmanuel Montreal's Talkamentary. No Talkamentary Tuesday. Emmanuel Montreal continues right here. I'm hungry now. I'm going to go have some leftover Adonis chicken. See ya.